The weather this time of year in the South, perfect. Fall football weather, and we've got the roof wide open here at Mercedes-Benz Stadium in the heart of Georgia. Today it's week 4, and we've got what should be a great one here, as it'll be the Tampa Bay Buccaneers taking on the Atlanta Falcons. 3-0 versus 0-3. Will current form hold? We'll find out as we're off in week 4. And able to get this out to the 25.
At their own 25-yard line.
Gun. Dot.
Burrow will throw. Here's a screen for Robinson. He's got room past the 30. And finally taken down at the 36-yard line. 11 yards there on the first play from scrimmage.
And as you're game planning as a staff, you go through all the different ways you can neutralize the other guy's pass rushers. Extra linemen, leave a tight end in, bring the running backs back in to block. Or you can do this. We'll send the screen pass, and it works to perfection.
And he is swallowed up right at the line of scrimmage. Brought down that time by Quay Walker. Now a 2nd and 10.
Here we go. 180. Hot.
Out of the gun, it's Burrow. And complete to Drake London. On the move past the 40. Still going. Touchdown, Falcons. Drake London, his first touchdown on the year. And the Falcons need just 3 plays to go down and take the early lead. Extra point splits the uprights, and it's now a 7-0 game. Atlanta's 11 ready to go, and they kick it away. And this return going to come to a quick end as he is belted at the end of that one. Now Mayfield and the Bucs come up on 1st and 10 at their own 21. They'll start this drive out on the ground. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
Brings up 2nd and 11 at the 21-yard line.
Mayfield looks to throw. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on 3rd down. Charles, already trailing by touchdown early. This offense, how imperative is it for them to get points out of this drive?
Well, they feel like they have to go ahead and match because of what was already on the board against their defense. But I think even more so, you just want to avoid 3 and outs. You want to be able to stay on the field for a little while, let your defense catch their breath a little bit, even if you don't score any points.
So on 4th down, Austin McNamara comes on to punt. He was only asked to punt once in the victory last week as he sends this one away. Taking it about the 36. It's a 39-yard punt, 3 on the return. And it will be Falcon football. The Atlanta offense out there for their next drive. Early on, Charles, every game could be called a measuring stick game. But I think when it comes within your division like this, it's a measuring stick game with a little extra intrigue.
I would agree with that totally because all division games have a little extra to them. But I like where this game is situated because at this stage of the season, it has that little extra juice But at the same time, it's not a make or break if this were, let's say, week 15, 16, somewhere in that neighborhood.
Burrow on play action. That went out wide and intercepted. Picked off by Drew Sanders. And the return comes to a halt right at the 44-yard line.
First and 10 at the 44-yard line.
Following the interception, Mayfield. That's caught. Emeka Buka. And some room to work. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or two shy of the 10. A big play on the catch and run, covering 34 yards.
They started this drive with terrific field position, and it's going to get even better after that play. Had great options with where they started, so they decided to press their advantage, and it paid off.
On first down, they'll go to the ground attack. And he'll take this one inside the 10, down to the 8. 3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be second down. Just not a whole lot of room to operate there on that carry.
No, not at all. They did a really nice job staying in their proper places and not allowing any lanes to open up.
The ball on the 8 still could get a first down technically. 2nd and 7. And he's got it. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Buccaneers. Cade Otton, a 7-yard touchdown grab. And the Bucs are an extra point away now from tying this ball game. Extra point by McLaughlin is up and good. And we are tied at 7.
Chase McLaughlin to kick off for the Buccaneers.
So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. And a decent return out to the 27-yard line.
At their own 27-yard line.
About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. And Charles, these early season in-division games are always interesting because you're still kind of figuring yourself out, but you want to know as much as you can about the opponent, especially when it's a division matchup. So I'm curious to see how the rest of this one plays out.
Yeah, that's a good point because they're still trying to work things out. They don't know everything about their own team, let alone trying to figure out their opponent. But you've got to do both on the fly, don't you? While the game's being played, figure it out both ways and try and find a way to win.
Here we go, here we go. 11, Tom. Hey, can. 11. 11, mighty. 11, mighty.
Now it's Burrow. That's out wide here for Robinson. And he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. 3rd down, now even tougher. 3rd and 13 after that loss of a yard. You look at this defense for Tampa Bay. They were very good last week in the win over the Saints.
If I'm playing quarterback against this team, after what I saw on film where they had 5 picks last week, all I'm thinking about is taking care of the football, being very careful with it, and making sure I see my guys open before I throw it.
I might curl up in the field position. And down he goes, a Buccaneer sack. Disrupting that play and dropping him was Arnold Ebiketie. Well, last game he had 2 sacks. Got another one here, picked up right where he left off.
Brandon, he spent the entire offseason working on new moves, new techniques, trying to add to his arsenal of pass rush moves. Certainly paying dividends in what we've seen so far.
Call that 49 yards on the punt. They do get 7 back on the return. And the Bucs will get ready to go on offense. The Tampa offense ready to get their drive started. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out. Looking to repeat that. Over the middle, and there's a diving catch. This drive starting off on the right foot, 18 yards.
Every guy that plays this game has plenty of people around him that are concerned for his health and well-being. He had no regard for his body on that catch at all, did he?
Middle of the field, diving to grab it. No, he didn't. And a pretty good burst right there as he'll take this down to the 33. 10 yards there and a Buccaneer first down. Those are the types of run, Charles, that they say this first-year running back can provide a lot more of in the future.
He made it look easy, didn't he? Picking up that first down. Some have described him as a diamond in the rough with a lot of polish, nice little buffing. This guy could be one of the top backs going forward.
And he's out of bounds. Almost gets to the 10. A good pickup there, 21 yards. That's what we're used to seeing from him right there. Plays like that, why he's number 4 in the league in terms of receiving yardage.
Able to make adjustments all along the way. Doesn't matter where he lines up, where he releases from. Working his way into the secondary, figures out defenses and finds weak spots in order to get open.
No gain on the screen there. It's second down.
Well, that was a simple throw and catch, but even with that completion, 0 yards gained. So they're behind schedule on down and distance.
I think they were hoping to get it to him. He could make a man or two miss, but that window closed quickly. Touchdown! Cade Otton. 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far. And the Bucs have taken the lead. McLaughlin for the extra point. It's up and good, and it's 14-7 now here in the first quarter.
14, Falcons 7. Chase McLaughlin to kick
Following the
off
touchdown, here's McLaughlin to kick off. And able to get this across the 20, but not much further as he's dropped it to 23-yard line. The Atlanta offense out there for their next drive. These guys definitely hoping for a better showing than their last appearance. They couldn't really even move the football much beyond the shadows of their own goalpost, Charles. We'll see if they can get a better, more sustained drive going here.
Yeah, and every team that we ever talk to says the exact same thing. When you start a drive from that deep in your own territory, the goal is a minimum of at least 2 first downs, because even if you have to punt then, you change the field position, right? You flip the field a little bit. They didn't get that done. This time they want to string together a nice drive and help themselves out.
I'm fine, ready?
Ball at the 26, 2nd and 7.
Here we go. Ready? 11 mighty. 11 mighty. 11 MT. 11 MT. Stop.
They're passing here. Joe Burrow. Short throw pulled in by Bellinger. So the completion good for 7 there. And they'll be faced with a 3rd and inches.
Brandon, perfect defense in this situation would have meant that there was an incompletion. They would have picked it off. Okay, so they gave up the completion. But I really enjoyed watching how the defense stayed in sync, stayed in great communication. And as he dragged across each zone, you see him pointing, communicating. There he is, and they passed him off to each defender. Ended up making a nice play, even though it was complete.
And he's going to have a Falcons first down as they're able to move the sticks with a gain of 4 on 3rd and inches. The Falcons had 0-3 here to begin the campaign. And you hate to have to say it this early in the season, but getting close to must-win time, is it not?
And I totally understand why you expressed it that way, because it's so early in the season, it feels like hyperbole. But I think you are spot on this one. Yes, there's still time to turn things around, but they've got to start to win right now if they have any hopes of trying to make the playoffs. I think they like this drive a little bit better there, partner. Running game helping out, picking up some of the slack. Because remember the last drive, they went 3 and out.
2 first downs have them up near midfield now on 1st and 10. Here's Burrow. It's complete to Robinson. And he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. Touchdown, Falcons. Bijan Robinson, his 4th touchdown on the year. And the Falcons are an extra point away from drawing level. Extra point right down the middle. And we are tied at 14. This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. And able to take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line. The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. And they'll just simply be looking to build off the confidence of the last time out where they scored a touchdown.
And confidence is powerful, isn't it? When you've scored once, you feel like you can go back out there and get it done again. Doesn't matter what the defense throws at them. They feel like they're in a groove right now, and they want to get out there and show it.
Yeah, hoping to stay in that groove here this go-around. There was a little space there, yes, but that was a well-executed run by the rookie.
It was, and he wasn't one of the higher-rated rookie running backs coming out. He's probably on the next tier. But let me tell you something. If he becomes more consistent and continues to have that drive to be one of the best, we'll see more of that in the future.
De'Ami Brown, 60 yards. And the Buccaneers are able to strike quickly here as they are in for 6. Well, that's a heck of a response to regain the lead after we had seen the touchdown to tie the game.
I would say what we just saw there was a great amount of poise. Because typically when teams tie the game up, it's a little bit of a, how would you say, you kind of take a step back and have to get yourself regrouped. They regrouped in a hurry, didn't they? They attacked back after they'd been tied.
And in a big way, that was a statement-long touchdown. Following the touchdown, here's McLaughlin to kick off. Oh, able to avoid him. And he's going to be stopped cold. Good coverage there by the kick team to bring that return to an abrupt halt. About set to begin their next drive. The Falcons offense at the line.
Here we go, here we go.
They'll look for a drive to tie this up, down 21-14 as they have it 1st and 10. Off the play fake, here's Burrow. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down.
Normally being a big-bodied receiver plays to their advantage downfield. Go up and make the catch, take the hit, and pick up yardage. But in this case, the hit was timed really well and popped it free from his grasp.
Here's 2nd and 10.
Here we go. Hey, can. 12.
Now Burrow. Slant pass hauled in by Campbell. And he gets this one just shy of the 40. They'll mark him down at the 39. 13 yards on his first catch. It's a 1st down as well.
focus. 11 MT, tape. Can. Behind.
Robinson on a give right side. They'll take it past the 40 to the 41, second down.
Well, that's a real nice job there by the defensive front. They just engaged and held their ground. But how about the guy who made the play? We often talk about whether they take a good first step or not. Many times you just don't take any step. Just get your feet moving, get your body going, and then once he made the read, he was able to make the play.
This is 2nd and 8.
Here we go. Hot. 11. 11 MT.
From the shotgun, Joe Burrow. And this throw incomplete. Now the defender all over it that time, and it's going to lead to 3rd down.
Well, it's easy to see when we review this that the ball needs to come out quicker, because if you don't throw it right on the break, you bring a crowd of people into the equation.
And that's why it got knocked away there. So the failure to connect on 2nd down, that leaves them staring up here at a 3rd and 8.
11 mighty. 11 MT, tape. 11 MT, tape. 12.
Here's Burrow setting up to throw it. Oh, and his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted. Picked up by Drew Sanders.
First and 10 at the 40-yard line.
From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. And this one's going to go the wrong way. Losing yardage back at the 42. That's going to wind up a loss of a full 3 yards on 1st down. A 3-yard loss to start the drive. They'll look to make that up and then some on 2nd and 13. Now Mayfield. And he will find his man on the end route, complete. And he works it past the 30, almost to the 25. Second catch for him today, and it'll wind up a 1st down.
Tampa Bay.
From the gun, he'll hand this off. And a hard-working run here as he's got it inside the 20, down to the 17. They get 10 more there, and I believe that'll be enough for another 1st down. It will. Well, CD, a lot of times like to separate speed and quickness, and they've got a back that's both. We know that he's fast in the open field, but, man, his first step is so quick, too.
It is something, isn't it? Because you think of that type of speed getting to the perimeter and turning upfield, but also when you run those inside runs, he can get into the secondary so fast the linebackers don't have a chance to react.
And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action. And they'll come up 2nd and 7.
Run. 180.
To throw, Mayfield. Now he's going to step up and run. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Buccaneers. Baker Mayfield with his 3rd touchdown so far, number 13 now on the year. And the Bucs have taken a 2-touchdown lead now. The extra point by McLaughlin is up and good. And the lead now up to 14.
Falcons 14. Chase McLaughlin to kick off for the Buccaneers.
Following the touchdown, here's McLaughlin to kick off. And this return going to come to a quick end as he is belted at the end of that one.
At their own 26-yard line.
The Atlanta offense out there for their next drive.
So now, Charles, this drive maybe a touch more important, trying to erase the memory of that interception they had the last time out.
Yeah, and everyone goes through this because even the best in the game, you're going to have games where it just doesn't go right for you, and interceptions result. So, frankly, to me, it's all about how you respond, not just the types of plays that you call.
And that's caught inside the 35. And all the way down to the 24-yard line. It's a big play there for Atlanta. 53 yards. So barely time to catch our breath. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the red zone. Now it's Burrow.
This pass is caught by London.
And they are able to stop him, but he does take it all the way to the 2. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another 1st down.
How about the way they're moving the ball down the field? They had a big play a moment ago, followed it up with another nice one here, and before you know it, they're already looking at 1st and goal.
And he'll get blown up behind the line of scrimmage, back at the 6. Now the Falcons going to use one of their timeouts, as it'll come with 36 ticks to go in half number 1. 2nd and goal from the 6 this time. Burrow looking to pass. And he takes a shot on the release, as this will be incomplete. Some of the fans here don't seem too happy about what we've seen in this first half.
No, not at all, and I understand why. They've looked lethargic, out of sync, and it shows on the scoreboard.
Here we go.
3rd and goal, Burrow. And it's intercepted at the goal line. Picked off by Quay Walker. And the Buccaneers are going to take over at their own 2-yard line. The Tampa offense ready to get their drive started. Already enjoying a 2-score lead here late in the 2nd quarter. Not a ton of time left. We'll see if they can work this at least into field goal range and try to get 3 to add on even more to their lead. Now the Bucs going to use the first of their timeouts, as the stoppage will come with 23 seconds to go till halftime.
And this was a nice example of an offensive coordinator scheming his guy open. Just a little underneath route, just trying to free up some space, and it worked awfully well. Got him not just space, but plenty of room to run after the catch to pick up really nice yardage.
Early on, the running game's been working well, and the offensive line has been pleased by that. The thought process there, catch those safeties creeping up, trying to help against the running game. They tried to hit them over the top, unsuccessfully.
2nd and 10. Mayfield to throw it. He's going to let it go again. And this one is incomplete.
And with apologies to Dylan Thomas, apparently they're not going to go gently into the half. They're still out there firing haymakers. They took a chance on a deep ball there, but it winds up incomplete.
Here's Mayfield. He's going to take another shot here. And unable to connect. Incomplete. Well, give them credit. They took their shot, but it's going to bring up 4th down. Here's Austin McNamara now, standing just about on his own goal line. Now a fair catch called for and made right on the 45-yard line. And that'll do it for the end of the 2nd quarter. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. The Bucs with the lead, and they'll get the football first as the 2nd half is underway. And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22. The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. And they've got the lead, CD. What do you expect from them in the 2nd half?
Well, I like what they were able to do on the ground in the first half because they had a lot of success running the ball, and I certainly think we'll see more of that. But I keep an eye on that defense, and I think their coaches up in the box will do the exact same thing. If they start to see 1 or 2 guys start to creep scrimmage, that'll be licensed to take some shots downfield.
And a Buccaneer first down.
From Falcon territory now, here's 1st and 10, right at the 40.
Up, 180.
They'll bring a receiver in motion left. Mayfield down. Pressure brought in, and the Falcons get there for the sack.
Finally hauled down for the first time this game. Multiple defenders in there to drop him. So a nice bounce back there defensively after giving up the big play.
Yeah, you can either get down on yourself or you can get motivated. And that time, they dropped him for a loss. So I would say that they got motivated and made the play.
Into a double team, and it's intercepted.
And the Falcons are going to get the football here at their own 40-yard line.
Intercepted. The Falcons take over 1st and 10 at their own 40-yard line.
About set to begin their next drive. The Falcons offense at the line.
Here we go.
They'll start at the 40, so great starting field position following the interception.
They begin the drive with Robinson. Trying to turn the corner, but they string him out and stop him at the line of scrimmage.
The tackle made there by Drew Sanders.
Well, they still have time to get him established, but in my estimation, they've got to pick up the urgency here. They've got to get quickly in and out of the huddle and run off a bunch more plays.
Let's get set.
On 2nd and 9. Burrow. That ball caught by Campbell. And they'll work this down to the 40-yard line. Tackled there. Second catch for him today, and it'll wind up a first down.
40-yard line.
I'm one, ready? Here we go. 11.
Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked off by Drew Sanders. And the Bucs are going to take over at their own 41.
At their own 41-yard line.
The Tampa offense ready to get their drive started. They'll start in excellent field position following the INT. Just a gain of a couple there. And it'll be 2nd down.
The goal of a wide receiver screen is get enough blockers in front to create a wall and let him pick his spot to run the football. How about the defense there, swarming to it and not allowing that to happen? Did not let him get downfield.
Throwing, Mayfield. And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively. And now it brings up 3rd down.
And 8 yards to go.
When you run in the slant, timing is everything. And against that man coverage, there was no space available, and incompletion as a result.
So the failure to connect on 2nd down, that leaves them staring up here at a 3rd and 8. And they'll send the slot in motion left. Mayfield. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he's going to have a Bucs first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
I tell you what, a lot of those mid-range throws have been available because sometimes teams get too concerned about the deep ball and they leave too much space in front of them. And these guys have been taking advantage so far.
Here's a fake on the jet sweep, and instead a give up the middle.
And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play. It'll be 2nd down.
When we talk about defenders, specifically linebackers, keeping their eyes in the right spot, he had that eye down the entire time.
And you know that's not easily done because they throw a lot of misdirection at you. They try and fool you and get your eyes in the wrong place. But you're right about that one. He correctly figured that one out and made a really nice play.
Quick slant to Brown.
And he's going to get this inside the 30. The Bucs passing game looking good on this drive. It's a first down.
And now we get into the psychology of the whole thing, because a lot of teams with a 2-score lead in the third quarter, they almost become defensive with their offense, just playing not to lose. I think with this team, you got to figure at this point, this is a great spot for them to go into attack mode, really try to put the hammer down and finish this one off.
That's going to be caught. And all the way to the 2-yard line there before crossing over out of bounds.
4 yards.
A really nice gain of 25 yards.
First down. First and goal at the 2-yard line.
Got a man and he hits him in stride. And in for the Buccaneers touchdown. Cade Otton, a 1-yard touchdown reception. And the Bucs take a 3-touchdown lead. Extra point by McLaughlin is up and good. And the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21.
Falcons 14. Chase McLaughlin.
Following the touchdown, here's McLaughlin to kick off. And he'll take it a yard or so past the 20, call it the 21.
At their own 21-yard line.
The Atlanta offense out there for their next drive. I kind of feel like they've reached a do-or-die point in this game, Charles. If they're going to try to pull off an impressive comeback, it has to start right here, right now.
Yeah, now they've got a final chance to get out of this situation, but they also understand they've got to move the ball and move it fast. In addition, they need to save as much time so they can get 2 more possessions.
11 MT, Tate. 180.
Burrow will throw. Campbell making the catch. That one a first down pickup of 8.
A little football 101 there. You just see the receiver try to run down the defender, meaning he goes right at him and really trying to move him a little bit towards the center of the field so he can put his foot in the ground and break to the out, to the sideline, and make a catch.
On
1st and 10, it's Robinson. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled.
First downs have not come easy, and neither have runs like this throughout this game.
Absolutely not. He finally felt like, whoa, a sigh of relief. We got something going in the running game.
Here we go. Can. Stop.
Back to Robinson now on first down. And he's fortunate to get anything from that. Give him a yard up to the 49.
That felt like a trap because it looked to me like the opposing front was on that play from the get-go. They had everyone crashing the ball carrier before he even made the line, and they hold him to just a yard.
And they go play action now. Burrow. Oh, he's got him in wide open, complete. And all the way down to the 10-yard line. It's a big play there for Atlanta. 41 yards.
Despite writing it down on my notes, I never give enough credit to the offensive line, and we have to here. The protection, that's what made this play a success. Quarterback had to wait for his crossing route to develop, and that takes a little bit of extra time. Excellent job by the big fellas up front.
11 mighty.
On first down, he'll drop to throw. Checks this one down to Robinson. And he is into the end zone for a Falcon touchdown. Bijan Robinson with a 2nd touchdown of the game and 5th on the year. And the Falcons are able to cut into this deficit here in the final minute of the 3rd. Point after, right down the middle. And the lead will be cut down to 14.
Falcons 21.
Atlanta's 11 ready to go, and they kick it away. And he'll get it up across the 20 to the 21-yard line. The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. Their lead down to 2 scores after the touchdown a moment ago as they start with a 1st and 10. He's got his receiver. That's Ibuka. And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line. Right off the bat, it's a 1st down to start the drive, 12 yards.
Complete to Emeka Ibuka. 1st and 10 at the
Mayfield looks to throw. And that one going to be off target and incomplete.
I like the call. It looked like the right time to dial up a running back screen. But this one got disrupted right from the start and ends up falling incomplete.
So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on 1st down.
Good. 180.
Back to throw. This one taken in by Otten. And he's going to be touched down, but he's got the 1st down. So both teams trade touchdowns, and the 3rd as we're through 3 quarters of play. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Back now here on EA Sports. It's the Bucs. They've got the football. They also are in front here on the scoreboard as we start the 4th. They'll send a receiver here in motion right. Mayfield on play action. He's got a man. That's caught left sideline. And he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. And a nice gain of 21 yards. From Falcon territory now, here's 1st and 10 at the 34. And again, it's Mayfield. And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's 2nd down.
And partner, to me, that one was all about timing. If he's there too early, it's going to be a pass interference call. If he's too late, it's a completed pass. He was Johnny on the spot on that one.
And the reinforcements come in as they're going to stop him behind the line. They lost 4 there, and it's 3rd down. Run blitz there defensively, something we might see more of here in the 4th quarter.
I think we'll see a lot of it, and the difference between that and a pass blitz, you're just trying to get to the quarterback. You're trying to scheme someone open who will get to the QB and make sure he gets on the ground. In a run blitz, you're actually trying to cover up gaps, trying to cover up holes so they can't.
Man, that's caught at the 6-yard line. And he'll be touched down here, but not before he does pick up the 1st. That goes for a gain of 31. Now a chance to make that big play really hurt. It's 1st and goal just outside the 5. Slot man moves right. Now they'll throw here out of the gun. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
I think he had to unload that one before he wanted to. He was right up in his grill. I think he was a dentist there without a license, don't you?
Just not enough time for the play to develop. Just lucky it wasn't a fumble, really. On 2nd and goal, Mayfield looking middle, and he's got Ibuka. They get only a yard there. Now it's 3rd and goal.
1 yard on the play. It's now 3rd and goal.
Pistol.
The tight end in motion right. Now Mayfield on 3rd and goal. And he hauls it in for the Buccaneer touchdown. Cade Otton, a 5-yard touchdown. And the Bucs are about to make it 4 straight as they add to this 4th quarter advantage. Extra point by McLaughlin is up and good. And the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21.
Falcons 21.
Following the touchdown, here's McLaughlin to kick off. Oh, he shifts past him. And they will wrangle him down a couple of yards shy of the 30.
At their own 28-yard line.
About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line.
11 mighty.
And you see a lot of frustrated faces as they are inching closer to a 4th straight loss. And he's able to break out of 1 tackle, but then quickly brought down. Snap will come from the 31 on 2nd and 7. Now it's Burrow. Throws right back to London, complete again.
Gotta go.
This offense so far on 3rd down, they've only converted once in 4 tries. They need just a yard here. It's 3rd and 1.
He'll try to pick it up himself. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he's going to have a Falcons first down as they're able to convert by plenty there on 3rd and 1.
First down.
Now Burrow.
Open man is Kyle Pitts, his tight end.
And taking it across midfield and just shy of the 40.
11 MT Tank.
Another Falcons first down.
And Burrow going to throw again.
And this is taken in by Darnell Mooney.
And he works it past the 30, almost to the 25.
14 more yards. That's another.
Here's Burrow setting up to throw it. Oh, he dropped it. And that's pretty indicative of the way this one's gone.
As his old brain remembers, when I see 5 wide receivers on the field as a defender, I know the ball's coming out hot. They expected it and got there and popped it free.
Ready?
Now it's Burrow. That one into the hands of Flowers. And he'll take it into the end zone. Touchdown, Atlanta. Zay Flowers, 26 yards. And the Falcons have got it back to a 2-score game here in the 4th.
The kicker on.
Now they'll line up to kick the extra point. And the lead will be cut down to 14.
Makes the score Buccaneers 42. Falcons 28.
Two scores down, 3 timeouts left. Still a chance if they can somehow get this one back. And the Buccaneers able to recover. Their hands team does its job. And that's why you have your hands team out there on the field. Those are the best guys ready to make that play.
And let's face it, it was executed well. It wasn't a bad kick. It wasn't anything like that. Just that the normal outcome actually came to play. Analytics will tell you it's a very low possibility of getting the ball for the team kicking it in an onside kick situation.
You're all about the numbers, aren't you?
All about the numbers, baby. It's a new game now.
They don't lie. They'll get this to the 40. Sweet little juke in there. Got him some extra yardage.
76 yards rushing for him now to this point. Ball on the 40 now. Here's a 2nd down and 4.
180.
They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. Now the Falcons going to use one of their timeouts. It's just their first. They'll be down to 2 remaining as we step aside here in the 4th quarter.
They'll come up now 3rd and 3.
Mayfield to throw it. He's got out. And he's taken down inside the 30. 68 yards receiving now for him in the game. And a first down on that last catch as well.
That's good for a first down. It's a gain of 10. And the Buccaneer first down.
Quick throw, and Mayfield completes it. He was unable to shake free there, and they'll cover him for a loss of a yard. Well, if you're going to turn things around in a game like this, Charles, those are the kind of plays that you need.
And I just love the way that defense rallied to the football on that one. They got the completion, but he was smothered behind the line of scrimmage. And when you make tackles like that, your whole defense is going to be fired up. Really nice play getting to the ball.
So it's Buccaneer football as we welcome you back. And the scoreboard on their side, they're just looking to melt away these final couple of minutes and put this one in the left-hand column. From the gun, Mayfield. He's going to hit his man out of the backfield, complete. And he'll be out of bounds as he gets this down to about the 21 or 22. And at his size, he's a smaller back. You can get him the football. He can kind of get lost, make someone miss. It's good for him.
Yeah, it's great for him. I like what you said there. Sometimes he gets lost in the traffic a little bit, but get him out in the open field into some space. That plays to his strengths the best and keeps him out of it where all the big boys are, you know, make someone miss in the open field.
He's been the go-to guy. They needed a big play there on third down. Went his way. It worked out.
Doesn't matter whether they've scouted it or that they think he's going to get the ball. He has a knack for finding his way open and completing the connection.
Now a 1st and 10 at the 11.
What's that? 180! What's that?
Now a handoff running through the middle. And he'll get this one down to about the 10-yard line. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
They're in a pretty good spot right now with a convincing lead. I think this is where they put on the boxing gloves, start to try and pound them into submission.
And the offensive line, they've controlled this game. I don't see why that trend would change now. The defense can stop it twice more as they take a knee here. Charles, a lot of happy faces heading